Hey, Sean Callagy here, 2020 Vision, co-creating breakthroughs and dreams, crushing fear and distortion, and we are back with the one, the only, the legendary Rob Gill. What's up, brother?
What's up?
Right,
Sean, how you doing?
And we have this amazing team of people in the post game. Where's Kelly? Is Kelly like disappeared?
She's with stealth.
All right, Kelly went stealth. Put this amazing meeting together tonight. We got Chris and Brian and Kristen, and we have also one of our new dear friends, which is
Dr. Julie Dableman.
Dr. Julie. What's up, Dr. Julie? Like, that's like a TV personality name.
It could be.
Awesome. It could be for sure. So here's what's up. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if you know this. That the night that Paul Revere basically changed the course of human history, and in relevance to that night, we're asking one question: like, who are you? Are you William Dawes or are you Paul Revere? Like, that's the question for tonight, Rob, and everybody. So that night, when this ride began, Paul Revere ended up waking up people. They grabbed their arms and they stopped the British. And when the British encountered them, they were shocked and astonished that they knew they were coming, and it changed everything. And we won that battle and changed the course of history. We won other battles, but it was the beginning of the American Revolution. But that very same night, another gentleman, William Dawes, woke up as well. And with Paul Revere, he just kind of went a westerly track. But he woke up nobody. And here's the point. For most of us, we think that our influence and capability is linear. It's like good or not. But it's not kind of how it works. Like, either you change the course of history or you do nothing. That's the differential. And very specifically and practically, I had about 12 years ago, I put an ad in the paper for people that were going to cold call. And they were going to create relationships in the training space. And 4 people ended up getting accepted into our little competition. And what do you think the differentials were, Rob? You know the story, right? So actually, I'll ask Krista. How are you?
Good. How are
Okay.
you?
So Krista, if you were just thinking about this situation, what would you think the differential would be? 4 different people. What do you think the differences would be? Person number 1, the worst person in 3 weeks of cold calling and book appointments, how many think that they scheduled? The last person, number 4. Best guess.
5.
5. The next worst, the third place finisher.
15.
15. The second place finisher.
25.
And the winner?
100.
Okay. So I like your thinking, because there's exponential differences, but it was even larger. In fact, the differences were infinite. And the 4th place finisher booked 0. The 3rd place finisher booked
5.
0. The 2nd place finisher
Still booked 0.
0. The winner booked 30.
Wow.
Greg DiPietro, the winner, booked 30. There's no number that you could multiply times 0, except in the math of Rob Gill and Chris Cavalli. Because when you get together, Chris and Rob, like, that's how math works. There's no number you can multiply times 0 to get to 30. So the difference wasn't even exponential, it was actually infinite. So that's what we're talking about. Paul Revere, William Dawes, our business development, and but there's one thing, and by the way, I was introduced to that story for the first time by Malcolm Gladwell. It is incredible at the tipping point. But with Mr. Gladwell, I disagree with something incredibly important. He said that certain people have these social gifts. And he attributed it very quickly as he brushed through it to differentials in social gifting. I disagree. I think that these can be intentionally. Now, we may have whatever natural development occurred, but I'm really confident because I'm the byproduct of that and the training and development I've had for 22 years, and the folks that I've assisted in that journey, including Rob and others. I'm incredibly confident that it's not social gifts. It's an intentionally developed, sometimes randomly developed, but can be intentionally developed skill set. And that's what we're going to be covering on January 10, 11, and 12. And we've been joking and saying, save the date and watch, and Rob and I get silly. But we're about to drop the most incredible sales training acceleration program that you've ever seen, ever been created. It's a bold statement. Come check it out. Free day-and-a-half money-back guarantee. We just, by the way, created the Unblinded Sales Mastery Quiz. That will be released this week. That will help people see what they don't see about exponentially growing their sales. So final question is, who are you committed to being? forget who you are today. William Dawes or Paul Revere? William Dawes or Paul Revere? Hey.
Paul Revere, because we're going to get in your face.
Wake you up.
The Rob Gill. Hey, we're all blind, just learning to see. Thank you guys, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.